Hey guys, how you doing? As you know, I've been on the struggle bus, having a hard time, mostly because the one farm I'm hunting, there's still crops in all the way around it, and I also have cattle in there. I don't think the cattle are that big of an issue, but all the crops that are still in is. So I'm at a new farm that I've hunted in the past and still have permission to hunt on. And I'm setting up a ground blind for this weekend. I'll be in position. I'll get up here a little bit. But I've got a spot where I'll be able to reach that corner, which the deer come out from this corner here, feed out. I've got two trails that divide around a tree in the fence. They come out at about 20 yards, and then I've got a trail that goes right into that corner, which is at 35 yards. So I'm hoping I can ambush at least a couple, maybe a big doe or something coming out. Haven't been out here yet this year, so I'm not sure what there is for deer activity or sizes of deer. But what I've got here, so I've got this cedar tree, and I've cut some others down and brushed in the back side of it so it's real thick, and then I've got a big one laying in the front, so I'll have a little window to shoot through. Right there you can kind of see my little cubby hole I've got made into there. This solid wall of cedars behind me, and that'll be my view. Like I said, I got two trails right here that come out at 20. Way in the back in the corner, I've got another heavy trail that comes out at 35. If they feed in from along the edge of that bean field and come up into the corner, they shouldn't be able to see me at all through all this until they get right here. And if they do spot me inside this pocket, hopefully they'll pause just long enough that I can get a shot off. So that's going to be my plan of attack for this weekend. The next 2 days we're supposed to have colder dropping temps and rain for the next 2 days, Friday and Saturday. So I'm hoping I can slip out here Sunday morning and get some close action. We'll find out. See how this works out. Yeah, morning. Just finishing getting the rest of my stuff gathered up here and gonna be heading out to my ladder stand. Went out and set up a ground blind at another farm and checked the trail camera out there. Had just a couple deer going through there also, not very much. Then I went and checked the trail cameras out at the main farm I can hunt. Some other deer have moved in there, so we're going to go give that stand a shot this morning, mainly because of the wind. I've got a strong south wind, and for the location of the ground blind on the other farm, that wind would be blowing right at the direction they come from. So instead of wasting a sit out there, I'm going to go back to my old ladder stand, and we're going to give that a shot this morning. Just putting on the last little bit of cover scent. It's already 61 degrees out, and feels like maybe a good 10-13 mile an hour winds out of the south. So now it's time to go jump in that ladder stand, keeping fingers crossed something's coming by. At least start seeing some more action is the main thing I'm looking for. So let's get in the stand. after those 3 different bucks came by early this morning, I also had one doe come by. I didn't see her. She was about 30 yards off to my left in the brush, and I did some grunting and it spooked her. But I haven't seen anything since then. They all came through nice and early, about 7:30, between 7:30 and 8. And for the last hour and a half, it's just been dead quiet. And it is almost 65 out already. It's going to be a hot one today, 75. And I think I'm going to pack up, head back into work for the day. And then this weekend, Friday, we got a real cold front coming in. Highs in the low 30s all week. Lows around 10 to 13. So I'm hoping that cold front, when it gets here Friday, I'm hoping that'll really get the deer moving. I think they were cruising pretty good this morning. Those 3 bucks I saw looked like they were in searching. And just shortly after I got set up this morning, I had one to the left of me blowing and snorting at me. It sounded like a pretty mature deer. I don't know if he was sitting over there and heard me and watched me set up, but my wind wasn't blowing at him, so I know he didn't smell me. But if you noticed in some of my videos, I've been using this Evercalm Evercalm herding a stick, and that stuff works. On a couple of those clips, if you watch, you can see when my wind was blowing right at them in their face, and they would kind of jump back and be alarmed a little bit, but yet that calming smell of other deer kept them around long enough to where if I wanted to, I could have shot them. But I'm going to quick pack up, like I said, and head back in and go to work. And we'll be out this weekend during the cold front. And if they just get that corn down, it's still up. If they just get that down, I think that would really turn it around in here. So, until next time.